y'all, welcome back to the channel. Let me show you where I'm at. I'm standing where water normally is. I'm out here at the home pond, about 10 miles away from the house. This is a giant lake. I mean, this lake is like what, almost 30,000 acres? It's big. And we got some problems with our dam. When the Corps of Engineers saw it, they thought, and so they have dropped the bottom out of the lake behind me. It's down 10 foot, and I think it's supposed to come down a whole nother foot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I mean, I'm not that smart of a guy, but if you think about it, if there's less water, there's less room for those fish to go. So, in theory, they should be easier to catch now than they have been. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Less water, same amount of fish. They're all bundled up together. I want to tell you guys that they're going to be chomping. I mean, let's face it. At the end of the day, it's still fishing. Just because there's not much water in the lake doesn't mean we're just going to whack on them, or does it? Yeah, so literally where I'm standing right now, I have caught plenty of fish in the past. Not to mention, there's a nice fishing pier right there. And what I love about this pier, the creek channel comes right up beside the end of this pier, and the Corps of Engineers sink a lot of brush, Christmas trees, ho ho ho, you know what I'm saying? There's a ton of stuff down there for fish to sit on, bed around, go to chomping. So I woke up this morning and I thought, man, I really don't want to go to work. But after that, I thought, why not do a catch and cook? Because I'm going to have 3 hours this afternoon to myself. Wife and kids are busy. You know I'm going fishing. That's not the only thing I thought. I'm going to be honest. You guys know, I have lost a few pounds. What you don't know, which you probably do know, and I appreciate you guys for not commenting on it, I found them. Like, I've put on some weight in the last few months to the tune of about 20 pounds. Dang, when you lose that much and then you gain that much right back, it's really just a, you know, shows you what you really can do. And I got a lot of friends that are like, dude, I wish I could gain weight that fast. And I'm like, bro, if I could give it to you, I would, but I can't. I say all that to tell you this. I'm treating today's catch and cook kind of like the Last Supper, my final meal, if you will. I'll get on the diet tomorrow, but the fish that we catch today, my plan is to fry them up. Assuming that we catch one, that is. Oh, check this out. How about that? Nice little spinnerbait found in the rocks. Dang, I need to do a video walking around the bank, finding my own lures and then fishing with what I find. Tell you what, if you get this video to 1,000 likes, I'll run a video coming around and finding fishing lures and fishing with what we find next. But I need to let you know about the challenge for today. So for the challenge part today, I have purchased a mystery tackle box. Hey, I'm not getting paid by Mystery Tackle Box. I could care less if you buy one or not. I just thought it would be a cool little challenge. You know, put my fishing skills to the test. Can we catch one on whatever's in this thing? We're about to crack this baby open and see what we got. Hopefully, if all goes well, there's something inside of this box that I can, you know, rip a lip with, jerk a jaw. All right, it is time to open up this mystery tackle box and see what we have. The mystery tackle box by Catchco. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This thing may have my favorite lure inside. Me personally, I already know the baits that I like to throw, so I don't necessarily think this item's for me. However, I do feel like this product would be awesome for somebody who's just getting into fishing or wanting to try new baits that they haven't already tried. This may be the ticket for you. Without further ado, how does that go? Is it ado or to do? Either way, we're cracking this old girl open. Oh, nice little... Okay, box number 256. That's crazy. You would have thought they've sold more than that. Okay, here we go. Let's find out what we have. In fact, I'm gonna let you guys have the first peek. See there? I don't even know what I got. I'm already seeing something I like. We have the Lunker Hunt Finesse Worm, pre-rigged. Yeah, so this is watermelon red, awesome color bait. Personally, I'm gonna go with something green pumpkin black flake over watermelon just because I feel like it's a tad darker. I don't really like the lighter colors, but regardless, this thing will catch a fish. If it's wiggling like that, come on now. Got a nice little weed guard. It is a metal weed guard. I'm not the biggest fan of a metal weed guard. I just feel like the metal's poking that little fishy's nose and he don't like it. I would rather it be plastic, but hey, if we don't like it, we can take it off. Who knows? Maybe that fish will think it's a big fin. Either way, that's getting thrown today for sure. We also have Harmony hooks. We have a 3-pack, Making Better Tackle, Making Better Anglers. Harmony Fishing Company, I've never heard of you. We're gonna give you a shot today. Y'all already know. This right here is my money bait. A 3/8 ounce juice casting jig made by Guggen. Loving the color though. As a matter of fact, since I pretty much know I'm gonna tie it on, let's break this old girl out and inspect a Guggen jig. First off, the hooks, super sturdy. That is a must-have. If your hook bends even a little bit, I'm not throwing it. So, hook test definitely passes. Got a nice little plastic weed guard, that's what we want. The head on that thing, I'm sure that it skips fine. It's not quite like a skipping and flipping jig that I'm used to, but we will definitely give it a shot. Color-wise though, I think it's perfect. Aha! The Bandito bug. I've heard more buzz about a Bandito bug than any other Guggen bait on the market. Obviously, these things catch fish. The pros swear by them. Let's just check them out. I mean, I've literally never held one. I can see why these things work. Basically, anything that swims in the water, this thing is mimicking perfect. Here's the big secret though. So you see these claws right here? They've got this nice little raised up edge, and that's gonna make that thing flap around underwater, you know what I mean? If it was just a flat edge, it's not gonna have any movement, but the fact that we've got a raised up edge on both the top and the bottom, it's gonna give that thing a lot of flap. It's gonna look like either a brim's tail or a crawfish's pincher saying, you feel me? Bandito bug. Ah, golly, I just wanna see what this thing looks like paired up. I don't think that I'm gonna have to take any off of that, but I always do. Let's just pinch off a tiny little bit, maybe like a 1/4 inch. It does look juicy. You guys know I'm throwing that. Last but not least, we have a Weston, and I ain't talking about the hotel in Atlanta. This is called a spot-on twin turbo. If this thing's got twin turbos, you might want to crank her slow because she got some speed, I'm just saying. This is definitely a top water. Oh, I see it now. I see the turbos on the back. They were clear, so I didn't see them at first. This is gonna be just like a whopper plopper, but we've got 2 ploppers, so this is plural. I like that color too. A lot of people don't like pink and purple. Me personally, I'll wear a pink shirt just to tell people, you know, hey, I'm a manly boy over here. And purple, low key, is one of my favorite colors, as long as it looks like that. I've always dreamed of having a nice sparkly bass boat, purple and black. Little fun fact, in case any of you guys are wanting to send one of those to the P.O. box. Either way, awesome little bait. Don't know how much top water we'll be throwing today. I might tie this old girl on, but so out of all the baits that we have, I'm definitely throwing this little Ned head looking thing, and it was, what was it called? It was the Lunker Hunt finesse worm on a little shroom head. Yeah, we're throwing that for a spotted bass. This right here, this is a type bait that's gonna get that largemouth. You know, them big mouth girls. Likes to talk a lot, that's going after her. So here we have every bait that we had inside of our mystery tackle box. Is it a great deal? That's kind of up to you to decide. These things come in right around $20. If you're wanting to try some new baits, sure, try it out. I'll be honest, I would have never bought this. Just being real, it's a pretty color, sure. I wouldn't have bought it, but I get to try it. Same for the Guggen jig. I've got my own jig companies that I really trust. Dirty Jigs. You just got to really pay attention to the hook. As far as I can tell, the Guggen jig passes the test. What I'm most excited about is the Bandito bug, guys. I've never tried it, heard a ton of good things about it, so today we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully we can give the Guggen guys a positive review. Only one thing left to do, and that is get these baits tied on and I don't know, whack a Fat Sally, girthy girl, bucket mouth, big mama, toad mama, bellied up biggin. Did I cover all that? I think I did. Whoa, before we go any further, I need to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Aura. Wallet, phone, keys.
Dude, what are you doing?
Trying to make sure all my personal information stays secure.
Have you not heard of Aura?
What was I thinking? Guys, I'm so glad that I partnered with Aura because literally one of the biggest data breaches in history just occurred with national public data. Literally 2.9 billion records were stolen from that breach, and that includes anything from people's full names, their birthday, their address, and worst of all, their social security number. Kind of scary. What sucks is that means that the information was stolen from pretty much every American. I mean, 2.9 billion people, it's a lot. That's where to be. Guys, if you haven't been taking precautions, hopefully you've been lucky. There's no better time to sign up for Aura than now, guys. The way the world's going is scary. What's great about Aura is they monitor all of this for you. Everything from your name, birthday, where you live, and your social security number, and that's gonna keep you safe. In the worst case scenario, you're covered because Aura gives you $5 million worth of identity theft insurance. With $5 million, you're covered. So Aura's got a ton of different features that's gonna keep all of your information safe, and it's all wrapped up into one app, which is amazing for people like me. Simplicity rules. Guys, stop leaving yourself vulnerable to data breaches. Go to my sponsor, aura.com/fishingwithsmalls to get a 14-day free trial. That's gonna give you more than enough time to see if any of your data has been breached. You don't want no breachy data. I'm not leaving me and my family vulnerable to data breaches, guys. I don't feel like you should either. So go to aura.com/fishingwithsmalls and try 2 weeks for free. Now back to today's video. All right, we've made it out here onto the pier. Start over here on this little corner. First cast with our Googan jig. Not exactly sure how deep it's gonna be down there today. Like I said, this water is super low. We got a little bit of depth though for sure. Nothing on that cast. I'm just gonna run it down the side of this pier right here and just see what we can do. This is a nice little pier though. Bring the fam out, have a nice little day of fishing. And like I say, guys, I know for sure that there's fish around here. It's way too baited up not to. The only problem is there's also a ton of fishing line in the water. Makes it kind of hard. Well, no luck on the Googan jig. Hoping for a big bite and it just didn't happen. All right, so next up, I'm going with this bandito bug, guys. I've seen a ton of crawfish around the edge of the bank today, so I think this right here is gonna get it done. We shall see. So guys, I have gotten off the pier. I just don't feel so comfortable being that high up. I've never fished from being that high in the sky. I feel like I'm fishing from a bush plane or something with no bushes. We're gonna get down here where we feel a little bit more comfortable and just see if we can make something happen. We've got to get a fish for this catch and cook. So I've thrown that bandito bug a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and try this lunker hunt finesse worm and see if we can't seal the deal. Now I was walking the bank a little bit earlier and literally right here at the bank, I saw probably 10 or 15 different crawfish swim off and they were all about that long, which is literally the same exact size as what we're throwing right now. So hopefully we have matched the hatch well enough to get a decent bite. All we need is one fish for this catch and cook. So far, let's be honest, it's been a little bit of a struggle, but hey, I drive that struggle bus. We ain't scared to put some miles on her, you know what I mean? Dang, dinged that thing off of there. Dude, I just feel like there's gotta be one under that pier, don't you think? No, no. We definitely are about to lose our first bait, I believe. You get a little bit different angle. Yeah, I believe the lunker hunt may be gone. Yep, she gone. Snapped her off. Oh well, bandito bug it is. Back to the bandito bug. I'm telling you guys, that's matching the hatch. So we're gonna give it a few more minutes. First cast. Oh, there he is. Fish on. Fish on, baby. What do we got? It's a bass. Let's go. Oh, slam him into the rocks. It don't matter. He's going in the grease later. Well, how about that? Finally, a nice little spotted bass, tummied up, kind of like your boy. Let's go. On the bandito bug. I told you guys that was matching the hatch, and sure enough, man, she crushed it. Dude, that's a fat fish. You talking about some fillets? I know you guys think I'm gonna go home and blacken this thing or throw it in the oven and bake it. I'm not. I'm deep frying this old girl. I don't know, maybe some French fries, who knows, maybe some grits. Sweet. Well, catch and cook fish caught. It is complete. I'm gonna make a few more casts. You know, we don't wanna leave anything. No fish left behind, that's the new movement. Gonna throw her in the bucket, see if we can't catch another one. So we've caught one on the bandito bug. We are going to try this topwater bait and just see. I mean, hey, she's pink and purple. It's not my favorite, but well, that is gonna be about all the time that we got. It is time to get to the house and get this baby fried up, cleaned and then fried. Gonna give her a bath. I mean, what a spotted bass. Not a bad one at all. If I'm gonna take a fish out of the lake, I would much rather it be a spot than a largemouth. So awesome fish to have. Catch you guys in the kitchen. Okay, well, we have made it to the house and I have my spotted bass cleaned up. Look at that fillet. Would you look at it? Not bad. That's a thick fillet. I mean, hey, that was a good sized spotted bass though. That's the other one. They both turned out super nice. I also bought a potato. I mean, hey, if we're gonna fry fish, we're gonna fry fries. So I'm gonna do this just like my mom and dad did all throughout my childhood. They use cornmeal and a little bit of flour. No egg wash, just trust me, it's gonna work. We've got all of our goodies right here in a bowl. I throw a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, all the goodies. Got our oil heating up. Gonna go ahead and cut our potato and fry this baby up. All right, handful of fries going in. I would say our grease is pretty warm. I feel like I may have cut my fries a little too big. Hey, who don't like a large fry though, you know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about these fillets. I mean, come on guys. Sure, I used an electric knife, but you gotta give me some credit on that, right? I mean, not bad. Not to mention, this thing was swimming just a little while ago. It don't get more fresh than that. Straight from the lake. Now granted, this lake that I caught it from, you know, she's flowing straight down south from Atlanta. And a lot of people say, you know, all those fish are eating the poop from Atlanta, which I mean, I've ate them my whole life and I'm fine. No, but for real, back in the 80s, before they actually cleaned up the lake that we were just fishing at, from what I hear, you could go out there and catch multiple giants on any given day, but they also said that there would be stuff such as and all floating throughout the water, so you definitely didn't want to swim in the water, but it grew some giant fish. Let's just say it was fertilizer, which is crazy because the last thing you want to see while you're swimming is a used. But that's neither here nor there. They have since cleaned the lake up. It is deemed swimmable until it gets like water temp above 85, and then they say there's E. coli everywhere. Oh, these fries are getting super close. I mean, just, what do you think about all that? Looking nice and golden brown. Dude, I don't think they're ready, bro. I'm just being honest. Oh, I gotta flip these things. I have not flipped them in a while. Smalls, you forgot to turn. You forgot third base. What the heck is he doing? Time to pull the fries. See, you always setting a brother up. Don't you realize that's the whole hole? May have went a little heavy. Okay, 2 nice fillets going straight into our batter. Batter up, what I'm talking about. Blackening fish, I don't feel so confident, but frying fish, come on now. Okay, you ready for this? It's happening, ready or not. I didn't like that. That's too cold. That don't look like when my mom and dad do it. I don't know what I did wrong. Hopefully, I'm just overreacting, but it don't look right. Yeah, hopefully I'm overreacting. I gave them a little flip. They're looking, we're gonna see. Now, smell just like they're supposed to. Nothing fishy about those things. I feel like I should have done an egg wash or something. Something's up with these things. I asked you about the egg wash. You said, just do it how your mom and dad do it. They don't look good. I mean, they don't. I'm being for real. They don't look good at all. And Chris is over here laughing at me. Man, be quiet, dude. I'm trying my best. Like, imagine the last time that you're gonna eat fried fish and it's terrible. Okay, yeah, definitely. I gave that thing a flip, and let's just show them what we're working with. All right, so this side, I know what you're thinking. It looks terrible, but watch this. See? Huh? Okay, I feel better after seeing that. Like Chris said, just let her brown. Okay, fish is ready and coming out, and oh so golden brown. We saved the day. I was worried. I was legit worried. Hold on, we gotta place it right. How would they place that at the restaurant? Yeah, oh, and then they would put those fries up there. Oh my gosh. And then they'd probably take ketchup and go, I mean, you gotta admit, that ain't bad. And if you don't admit, you may be a hater. First, we try a fry. Dude, that's good. If y'all ever see me out at a fast food restaurant, it's kind of embarrassing, but you'll see me have like, what's that, 5 fries, and I'll just be like, and then I'll catch somebody looking at me and I'll be like, how y'all doing? Okay, you ready for this? Oh, look at that white flaky fish. It's still too hot, so I don't want to look like a baby when I do this. You always got to get the bare meat dipped into some cool ketchup. That is wonderful. So during this YouTube journey, I've tried fish a bunch of different ways. I've fried them before. I've had them blackened. I've done a stick fish over a fire. Fried's the way to go. Which I mean, That's to be expected. I mean, I honestly think you could fry a boot and make it taste good, as long as it's not a steel toe. 20,000 likes and I will fry a boot and try it, I promise. Maybe not a boot, maybe just a moccasin. Well guys, that was wonderful. I absolutely love fried fish. In fact, I don't know, I may do that again. Sure would hate for this to be the last time I ever get to enjoy that. As always though guys, I had a ton of fun today. I promise you, this is what I want to do. I feel like I can do this. I just need your help. So if you don't mind, smash that sub button. Go ahead and give me to 50,000. Trying my best to get there. It has been a grind to get to where we are. I have enjoyed every minute of it. I really have. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to hit the share button, that's fine, but please hit the subscribe button. And watch all my ads twice. Until next time, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. I freaking love y'all. Peace.